First of all, your reaction to Tinubu being declared winner and what a Tinubu presidency would mean for Nigerians.
I think Peter was apt. Many Nigerians are happy, many are disappointed, but the vast majority of Nigerians are just keeping their fingers crossed that the next 4 years will see an improvement in terms of security, infrastructure, and the economy. I think this is an important development in Nigeria's democracy. This is the first time, if successfully concluded, Nigeria will see 3 consecutive transition of power from one democratically elected administration to another. And it is the first time in the history of Nigeria that we are witnessing an election 7 consecutive times. So I think this is a major landmark, especially for Nigeria, but also a strong signal for other African countries that democracy needs to be consolidated in Africa.
Now, 2 other main candidates in this presidential race have said they will challenge Tinubu's win in court. What do you expect would be the outcome of this?
First, I want to commend the opponents for taking the legal route because taking extrajudicial or illegal routes by taking things into our hands do not augur well for countries. So I commend them for taking the legal route by seeking redress in court. I wouldn't want to preempt a process that is just beginning. The only thing I would say is that there are 5 grounds under Nigeria's electoral law for the challenge of an election. And what is likely to be alleged in this case is non-compliance. And what the law requires in this situation is for there to be substantial non-compliance with the Electoral Act, which has substantially affected the results of the election. So it is a very high threshold, but I would be keen to see the kind of case they would build and the kind of evidence they would bring forward.
Bulama, with INEC's criticism of, a flawed process in this presidential election, what do you think Nigerians are saying in terms of feeling that this election was free and fair? Is there credibility in this?
Look, there have been technical and logistical glitches in this election, and I think what happened was INEC overpromised and delivered, unfortunately, especially because they promised to use sophisticated technology in a country where a normal WhatsApp call does not go, hardly goes smoothly. And so there were these glitches, but overall, I would say what we have seen since 1999, when Nigeria came back to democracy, is an incremental progress in our democratic process. We have not seen in this election, for example, widespread cases of violence, which we were worried about before the process started. There were no widespread reports by international observers or by the media of corrupt practices in the elections. And so there is progress that are being made, and I hope INEC would learn lessons from this and try to improve future elections.